2 of the National Football League. And if it's in the game, it's in the game. It's the 49ers and the Vikings. And it comes your way next on Madden NFL 25.
A very warm day outside by Minnesota standards, but then again, it is still summer. Either way, the AC is working just fine at U.S. Bank Stadium in the Twin Cities. Hi again, everyone. Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. And Charles, you look at this Vikings ball club. They come in off a good win on the road, and now they hit the home opener at 1-0. On the other side of the field for the visiting 49ers. They, too, were winners last time out, so something's got to give here.
I love it when both teams come in off of wins. Great mindsets, and it usually leads to a really well-played game.
Two teams here, each off to 1-0 starts as this one is underway on EA Sports. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. So here's the first drive now for the 49ers. They'll be led out by the Red Rifle. From TCU, it's Andy Dalton.
And he comes off an incredible performance in the opener. 5 touchdown passes. Now look, you always want to start strong, but I think that's more than anyone, including himself, could have expected.
And Dalton to throw. And he will find Ridley. That's complete. Now he's loose at the 40. Inside the 20. Calvin Ridley. Touchdown, 49ers. Calvin Ridley, his second touchdown on the season. And the Niners will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Santos able to tack on the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. So here's the Viking offense making their way out. Leading them out, their young quarterback, the rookie from LSU.
And a very promising debut in Week 1. Let's face it, rookie quarterback, anytime you can go out in Week 1 that way and get a victory, you take that as a giant positive as a team and as a player. Now, he'll work on improving his own individual play while continuing to help his team win.
That's the rookie from Georgia, Lad McConkey. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 46. They go play action. Daniels. Still going inside the 20. And down to the 7-yard line. 39 yards there, a big one.
I would say just add that one to the total big plays he's already made here in the first month of the year. You've got to think the front office and the coaching staff have got to be excited about what they've seen so far and really excited about what they expect to see down the road.
A pickup of 4 on first down. It'll be 2nd and goal. They'll bring a receiver in motion right. He's going to get it on the jet sweep. Oh, and this one may need to go back to the drawing board. He's going to be swallowed up right away. So they're back at the 7 now for 3rd and goal. Throwing now is Daniels, eluding the pressure right. He throws it on the move but can't connect as that falls incomplete. Here's Chad Ryland now on for the field goal. And this one is right through. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So both teams come away with points on their opening drives. Now they still trail. They answered the touchdown with a field goal, but at least able to break that goose egg here early.
And that is what's important, right? Because they didn't let that initial touchdown go unanswered. Took the ball themselves, moved it downfield, and put it through the post for 3 points. Game on.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. So Dalton now. Blitz coming, and down he goes. He couldn't get rid of it. He takes a sack for a loss of 6 to bring up 2nd down. Passing, it's Dalton. He gets this to Davante Adams. Down the left sideline. And finally taken down at the 15. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. First carry now for David Montgomery. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. So not quite a first and goal just yet as they come up now 2nd and inches. Toss left to Montgomery. And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that. They'll say no gain on the play, so it was looking good, but nothing there. Now it's 3rd down and inches. Dalton. Toward the pylon, caught. And the 49ers are going to be set up with a first and goal as they get the conversion there on 3rd and inches. Montgomery, they'll run with Montgomery. And this one will wind up with him losing yardage back to the 4-yard line. From back at the 4, here's 2nd and goal. Once more Montgomery. And he'll take this into the end zone for a San Francisco touchdown. David Montgomery, his first rushing touchdown of the year, as his guys are able to extend their lead. Santos with the extra point, and that pushes the lead up to 11. Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. And they will wrangle it down a couple yards shy of the 30. The Vikings taking the field here for their 2nd drive of the game. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
And able to stay on his feet past the 30 to about the 33-yard line. Here is 3rd down and 4.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd.
Daniels looking to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he will have a Vikings first down as he's able to get 8 yards there on 3rd and 5. Now a first down carry. It's Williams. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 39-yard line.
Here's Daniels. They'll set up the screen. This is Williams. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. They'll try and run for it. Here's Williams. And he's got the first down before being taken down at the 46. A 3rd down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
To the air goes Daniels. And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. Well, as a lineman, they are trained. You've got to stay close to home. If you're more than a yard downfield, they're going to toss that flag, and they did there. To throw is Daniels. And that'll be incomplete. You look at this Niner defense. Now, they've been pretty much a mess against the pass, number 31 in the league.
They'll take that play right there each and every snap because throughout this season, they've given up some big plays. To be able to hold someone to no gain, oh, yeah, they'll take that one all game long. 9th play of the drive coming up, and certainly not an easy one on 3rd and long. Steps away to his left.
And this almost intercepted. Not sure he saw the free safety that time. But lucky, incomplete. That'll bring up 4th down. And this is going to hit the goal line and continue on into the end zone for a touchback. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
After one, a 14-3 ball game. The 49ers with the football here to begin the second quarter, as they're looking at a 2nd down and 9 to go. Here's Dalton. Pressure coming from the Vikings, and they get there and bring him down. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And that will be incomplete. Here comes the 49ers punter now, as his first punt will come from inside his own end zone. He only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. This will be a 41-yard punt, 3 on the return. And the Vikings will take over here, 1st and 10. Play action, now it's Daniels. They'll roll him out right. A throw on the run, but that's going to be incomplete.
That was an interesting look there, because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Off the play fake, Daniels. He's got his man, it's Pierce. 2 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Up the middle, it's Williams. And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down.
That's good.
Now Daniels. He's got his receiver, Cooper. And out of bounds all the way down at the 3. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Here's a fake on the jet sweep, and instead a give up the middle. And the D not yielding much there. He's only going to get a yard to about the 2. And now they'll stop play here, at least momentarily. A member of the Vikings in some discomfort after that last play. Williams. And they'll get him down just shy of the goal line at about the 1. They follow up the 1st down 1-yard run with a minimal gain of 2. The San Francisco defense trying to hold tough again. This is 3rd and goal. And they'll try to pound it in with Ricard. Well, they hit him in the backfield, and he will not escape. And that is not going to get it done. That'll make it 4th down after a loss of 1.
With the way things have gone in this game, I think they've got to consider going for it here. I realize it's just the 2nd quarter, so they're not panicking.
And he'll get in. He's overthrown a touchdown. Jaden Daniels scoring on the sneak from a yard out. And the Vikings' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Good start to the season for him. He had the touchdown last week in the opener and a 2nd one in week 2 now.
How about the pace he's already established, right? Not sure he can keep it up for an entire season, but don't burst the bubble because he thinks that he can.
Do guys go into a season with a goal for touchdown scored or yardage? What do you think?
I think every single one of the guys who's going to touch the football, they all have those types of goals. They all have those types of thoughts. Then they just have to see how the season unfolds if they can stay with it.
Unfolding so far so good for him. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. To Montgomery to begin the drive. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the 1st down run. He gets maybe 3. From the 32-yard line now, here's a 2nd and 7. Throwing, Dalton. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. But fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble, and that could have been trouble. Fortunately for him, that ball stayed close so that he could recover it on his own.
And you know the prayers that were going through his head as the ball escaped from him? How happy was he at the end of it when he found the football again, able to retain possession?
And he makes it all the way down to the 31. Working with the lead, trying to get to 2-0. Here's 1st and 10. Play action now, Dalton. That's complete. Once again, it's Gesicki. A reminder that when halftime rolls around, Jonathan Coachman will have all the highlights and analysis of this first half of play from our studios in Orlando. Andy Dalton. A quick throw there is incomplete. He was looking for his tight end, Mike Gesicki, and it's 3rd down. In motion right is Ridley. To throw here, Dalton. That is caught. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. The Niners passing game in sync now. They've got another 1st down. Here's Dalton. And he'll go down. Brought down at the 20-yard line. They come up on 2nd and long, and the pass protection just has not been there this afternoon. Dalton now to pass. That's taken in by Duvernay. It'll be a pickup of 15 as that'll lead to 3rd down. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Now Dalton. He's got his target. That's complete. And the Niners are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Now San Francisco going to call their 2nd timeout as the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go in the first half. And Dalton to throw. And it's complete. In the end zone. Touchdown 49ers. Calvin Ridley with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the 49ers will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Santos able to tack on the extra point, and that makes it a 21-10 game. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. The Vikings going to take over now late in this first half. And with him down 2 scores, you wonder if they might try and put something together, even if it's just to get into field goal range. To the left side, he's got McConkey. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. Getting it to him in space pays off big time. That winds up going for 31. Throwing now is Daniels. That one complete to McConkey. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. 2nd down and a little more than a yard here. They go play action. Daniels. He's got the hook up downfield to McConkey. And out of bounds all the way down at the 3. So 3 plays already 1st and goal, and they are wasting little time. Again, he'll drop to throw. And it's caught. Touchdown! Alec Pierce as the first half is winding down. And the Vikings are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half. His first career touchdown pass, and, you know, it's cliche to say, but he's probably been envisioning this since he was a little kid. That's a cool moment.
It really is. So enjoy the moment, enjoy the time, celebrate, save the full reflection for later. But make sure you grab someone on the sidelines and say, hey, make sure I get that football, okay?
Extra point by Ryland, up and good. And it's now 21-17. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
So we have reached halftime here with the visiting 49ers on top. As we'll send you down to Orlando, and we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
Okay, Brandon, we'll get you back to you and Charles in a bit, but first it's time for a trip around the NFL following an eventful opening weekend. Let's see what's happening in Week 2. We'll get things started up at Ford Field in Detroit. And in the late stages of the first half, it's the Lions who are out in front. Breece Hall with a touchdown run. From there, let's hop over to New England. Check out the Patriots at home in Foxborough. And you can see, currently they trail in that ball game. Jared Goff, 2 touchdown passes thus far. Finally, let's get up to the place they call Titletown, Green Bay, Wisconsin, to see what's happening with the Packers. And you can see there it's the visiting Colts who have the lead in that one. Bryce Young with 2 touchdown passes there. In that first half, it was David Montgomery who proved to be tough to stop. He had a touchdown run that helped get his guys this halftime lead. We saw a couple of high-octane offenses getting it done in the first half. Both teams had no problems moving the football. And you'd have to think, the team whose defense shows up in the second half is going to be the one who walks out of here with a victory. These two coaching staffs likely going through their final adjustments for the second half. One of these teams is going to emerge 2-0. But who will it be? To find out, let's go back to Brandon and Charles.
And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. Now the Vikings offense set to go to work to begin this third quarter. Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the third quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is always on point. And now that he's getting the ball to start the second half, how about all the offense that you already referenced in the first half? He'll put that all together and come out with something really strong, I believe, to get things going here in the third quarter.
They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. Daniels looking to throw. Rolling to his right. Now a diving effort right sideline. He's got it. 2 catches in the first half. Now he's got a third here, and it's good for a first. A good throw there, and this is a quarterback who's still just getting his feet wet, obviously. And by most accounts, last week played okay in the victory. But I want to know, Charles, what was your impression of his play last week?
Brandon, I think a lot of teams will be happy with okay, and early on, it's less about how many touchdowns did he throw, but did he not throw interceptions? Did he handle adversity? Did he handle the huddle? Those types of things. That's what people are looking for.
And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. A give to Williams, running right to the 27-yard line.
How about the big guy there showing some agility? Just float from his D-tackle position in order to make that play.
Here's Daniels. That's complete to Pierce. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers 14. 2 catches in the first half. Now he's got a third here, and it's good for a first. Now a 10th carry. Here's Williams. He takes us down to about the 12 for a gain of 3. He really hasn't been able to get on track running the football, averaging less than 4 yards a carry.
Yeah, I think that they're going to enjoy the film session because all the defenders are filling their proper gaps on just about every play. And you know what they always say for a defensive coach? When I click off this film, I better see 11 jerseys in the picture going after the ball carrier.
To the air goes Daniels. He's got his man. It's taken in for a Viking touchdown. Amari Cooper, his first touchdown of the new season. And the Vikings have taken the lead as they go right down the field and score on the opening drive of the second half. There was a lot of zip on that pass, and baseball might have called that a frozen rope.
I like it when you bring the diamond into the game. I'm going back to the gridiron. Had some heat on that bad boy. Sometimes you throw a touchdown pass, and sometimes
you throw, what, a touchdown strike?
There you go. That's my man, in concert.
Ryland now following the touchdown, back out to kick it away. And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt. The Niners offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And we'll take you through some of the highlights here. You'll notice he had a hand in a lot of them so far. He's got this offense rolling right now. And down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup. Dalton. It's caught here by Adams. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion. And it'll leave him with 3rd and a full yard to go. And right side, they're going to go option here. And he will have the first down, but he winds up taking a pretty good shot that time. Play fake. Here's Dalton. Now throw right side here, going to be incomplete. They don't get the hook up there, but you really have to marvel at how precise he's been throwing the football these last couple weeks.
Oh, that's a perfect word for it, precise, because if you're at 70% or better 2 weeks in a row, you have a job as long as you want one in this league, won't you? I mean, let's face it, it's not just West Coast offense either.
It's caught inside the 25. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Running left, Montgomery. Brought down at the 20.
I have to think a major focus at the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally.
And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. Andy Dalton with his 3rd touchdown pass of the game. And the 49ers have retaken a 3rd quarter lead. Santos with the extra point, and that will make this a 4-point game. Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And the football going back to the Vikings offense. It sees the lead there for a little bit with a starting drive in the 3rd quarter, but a moment ago, the touchdown that puts them back behind.
So their defense is under siege a little bit right now because they have not able to solve their opponents. So they've got to keep hammering away on offense and try and win this one in what appears to be a shootout.
That'll wind up a gain of 27 on the catch and run. You can just kind of sense the momentum turning here. It's 1st and 10. That's complete. It's Travis Kelce. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. Boy, 30 more yards and another first down. Now we give up the middle to Williams. And he'll take this one inside the 10, down to the 8. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
They run it again with Williams. And he'll work his way closer to the goal line as he's got 5 down to the 3. 3rd and 2.
Brings up 3rd and 2.
Now a handoff. Here's Williams. And this time he is in. Kyron Williams. A 3-yard touchdown run. And the Vikings have taken the lead here this 3rd quarter. So another touchdown for him on the year now, Charles. He had 2 in the opener last week and hits pay dirt for a 3rd time here.
And with good health, he's got a really good chance to be up there among the leaders in touchdown scored when this season comes to an end. Quick question, partner. Is it bad luck to toast him with a sports drink?
Not at all, partner. I think that's a fantastic idea. Cheers. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. And the 49ers settling in for their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
A throw out wide, going to be incomplete.
At this point in the second half, one mistake on a forced throw could doom your chances of a comeback. So that's the right call there to just throw that one away.
Third down from the gun, Dalton. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he will be taken down, but a big pickup there on what's going to be the final play of the third quarter. And we return, welcoming you back to Minneapolis. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the fourth quarter. Here's Dalton. He'll get this underneath to Montgomery. Broke through some contact, but unable to reach the 40. From the 41, here's second down and 3. Throwing, Dalton. Montgomery, another target and catch. And this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings' 25-yard line. That one good for 16 as the drive continues. This will be Dalton again. Caught by Montgomery. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, second and 2. 2 yards to go, second down. Passing, it's Dalton. And that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a third down.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. And he is going to have a Niners first down. They needed 3. He doubled that. He got 6. Again, they'll go ground with Montgomery. They'll get this down inside the 10 for a pickup of about 3. It's second and 7 from the 9. So Dalton now. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away. On this drive, they're 2 for 2 on third down conversions, but they need 7 yards here. Andy Dalton. To the end zone, but knocked away and incomplete. So a big one coming now for Cairo Santos. From the left hash, should be a fairly easy one here. Santos' kick is up and through. And in the fourth quarter, this game is tied. I tell you, the life of a kicker. He has not been called on the entire game. He's over there by the net, but they send him out here in the fourth quarter and say, hey, go tie the game, will you? And guess what? He comes through.
I just don't know how they do it. I really don't. These cats are a different breed from you and me. That's a pressure kick, but that one was never in doubt.
Now the Minnesota offense set to take over again. And we essentially have a brand new ball game. After that last field goal has tied us all up, we brace for what should be an exciting rest of this fourth quarter. To the right side, he's got Cooper. It's complete. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. You take a look at his receiving numbers so far. He's been terrific. Up over 100 yards now for the game. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. They'll bring a receiver in motion right. And they'll fake the jet sweep, but instead of give up the middle to Williams. And he fights forward for a modest 2-yard gain, second down. This is 2nd and 8. Off the play fake. Daniels. He'll buy some time right. On the crossing route, he hits his man, Amari Cooper. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 45-yard line. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. And he's got his receiver, Cooper. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning. Here's 1st and 10. Now a man who's been busy this afternoon, it's Williams. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down.
Holding offense.
Justin Pugh, the left guard that time with a flag. Here's 1st down. Following the penalty, it's Williams. Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. So the Vikings in possession of the football as we get you reset. They'll come up now. This is 2nd and long. They'll stay on the ground with Williams.
Early down stuff to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority 1.
Well, this feels like a late season game, even though it's just week 2. Here's a big 3rd down. He's got his target. That's complete. And he will score. Touchdown, Vikings. Ladd McConkey with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Vikings have broken this deadlock and have taken the lead here in the 4th. Obviously a huge touchdown for their team, but a big touchdown for a rookie quarterback here to be able to break the tie in the 4th quarter.
And he just shook off all the pressure, too. Because when you think about it, tie ball game, rookie quarterback, most of them are thinking, don't make a mistake. Instead, this young man just said, I'll make a play.
And it's no good. It has not been his day. That's the 2nd extra point he's missed so far. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. Dalton and the offense now. Down by 6. Less than 90 seconds to go. They've surrendered a double-digit lead, but can rescue themselves late as they come up on 1st down. And he's able to break out of 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down. Dalton. Now he's hit, and Dalton lost the football. And the Vikings pick up the football. And his guys are going to get the football at the 23-yard line.
Well, that simply is a missed opportunity. They're in position. If they take the ball downfield and score, they got a chance to win the game. Instead, they cough it up. I don't think next week at practice is going to be a whole lot of fun for him.
On the other side, no bigger time to force a turnover when you've got that small lead.
Yeah, and when you look at it from the offense's perspective, taking care of the ball, so important. I know they're going to have all kind of ball security drills in practice all next week.
We've got to have 2 hands on the football here as they run on 1st down. And he's going to take this one down to about the 23-yard line.
Offense.
So that time they got the left guard with a hold.
And let's face it, in today's ball, you might have that 330-pound guy you're supposed to clear out of there. You might need a little bit of extra help by grabbing the jersey and trying to ride him out.
The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game. He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball. Now San Francisco going to call their 2nd timeout as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game. Now carry number 20 of the game. Here's Williams. Yeah, he'll work free from 1 tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down. Now the Niners going to signal for their third and final timeout as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in the fourth. And his kick is indeed good. And high fives for that one as that drive ends in 3. So his second field goal of the game, and that could turn out to be the big one.
Yeah, you have to make them score twice to beat you, and that's not impossible. But here in the fourth quarter, puts their backs clearly against the wall.
And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. The 49ers offense now, they get set to head back on the field. They might be thinking this is close to a lost cause here. Got to play it out. What do they need to do?
Well, they have a thought process in mind already, but they can't get ahead of themselves.
It's caught inside the 25. And he takes this one into the end zone, and all of a sudden, here in the final minute, things get a little bit tighter. Santos able to tack on the extra point. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter. So still a small chance here with a little over 30 seconds to go, but they're definitely going to need this one to bounce their way. And this is going to be recovered by the hands team. And that should just about put a capper on this one. They had to go for it with no timeouts remaining, though now this one's as good as over.
They gave it an effort. They tried their best, did everything they could to try and get the ball on the onside kick. You're exactly right. They had to try it. It was their only option. And now this game is done. Just take it, kneel, and call it a day.
So he'll take a knee here to wrap this one up, and he's going to want to keep that game ball. He was sensational.
Charles, normally when you see a group score this many points, it's a complete blowout. But instead, they needed every single one of those in this close, high-scoring affair.
Hey, Brandon, I'm still on the edge of my seat after that one because when you have that much scoring and it still comes down to a one-possession game at the end, that's not something we see very often. In this case, these offenses, they brought it. The defenses, they're going to need some work going forward.
So for the Vikings, it's a win here in their home opener as they move to 2-0. And they'll get to stay home again next week. Meanwhile, for the Niners, they'll fall to 1-1. And they will try to get back in the swing of things next week on the road. So for Charles Davis and our entire